I'm starting over at 25. I had planned my entire 20s in my head. I would graduate uni, I would complete internship, and I would officially enter into adulthood. After I graduated, my whole life became a mess. The sheer panic of not knowing what to do next and the lack of structure the uni provided all took a toll on my mental health. Everyone seemed so sure of the life they wanted to build, but why am I finding it so hard? So as I sat in a room filled with shoulds and wants, I heard a voice, a tiny, curious voice. What if it's okay to be a bit clueless? On a Sunday morning, 7:30 a.m., I decided to get my life together. It's not that I lacked routines or planning, rather, I lacked excitement. I had lost a girl who found joy in dressing up, visiting places, and seeing her friends. I think I just missed myself. I had overheard my mom's weekend plans and I decided to join her. So her plan was to visit the nearest Krishna temple. So I changed into the one kurti that fits me and I decided to dress up. I kept my makeup very simple. So I just used my concealer to cover my dark circles and brighten my face. So for the eyeshadow, I used my concealer as a base to set my eyeshadow. So I started with a base color and I used a fluffy brush to blend it, and then I used a smaller blush and went in with another shade towards the outer corner of my eye. I also used a darker shade of pink to give my eyes some depth. I set my concealer with loose powder from e.l.f. using a powder puff. When it comes to blush, I always use my Rare Beauty liquid blush. I do not apply it directly to my face. I blend it on my hand and I use my beauty blender to apply it onto my cheek. I finished my makeup look with the small winged eyeliner and I tight-lined my eyes with a brown eye pencil. I really like how good my makeup turned out. Look at these jhumkas. Don't they look so pretty? I got these from India last year. Finally, for my lip, this is my favorite lip oil from Rare Beauty, and this is my everyday go-to lip oil, and I realized halfway that my lip oil was over. It's been a long time since I went to temples with my mom, and on the way, I wondered why my mom would go to a temple on a Sunday morning. I think people visit temples to be held by someone bigger than life. Maybe it gives them hope that life might just work out for them. I resumed reading after having lunch. I am still stuck reading the same book because my attention span is bad and my reading habits are rusty. I searched online and they told me that having a reading companion really helps. So I asked my dog to sit through 2 chapters for support, but she was not having any of it and wanted me to rub her back instead. My mom has a small garden in our balcony and she loves gardening. So today I was helping her out while she picked chilies from her garden. She was later going to make a pickle using these chilies. I tried the pickle out later and it tasted really good. I picked up a new hobby last year and I'm in no way an artist, but coloring helps me focus. For me, coloring helps me let go of my perfectionist tendencies and allows me to make spontaneous color choices. It actually taught me that mistakes are okay, they are tolerated. To be honest, I've always struggled with maintaining my skincare routine because it didn't feel meaningful to take care of my appearance when my life was a mess. I kept postponing my life to a distant, better future. So imagine my frustration when such a future never came. That's when I realized that the future I was envisioning will not come at the cost of my present. So I should do whatever I want and not wait for the right time to live life. I think collectively all of us are feeling the burden and uncertainty of growing up. So we have forgotten the childlike wonder that once encouraged us to look at the world curiously. I have found that doing small things every day just for fun keeps our spirits alive. And every day do something that brings you no value but joy, curiosity, and excitement. And I think that's how you get your spark back. If you have reached till the end of the video, I am so grateful. I am on this journey to bring spark back into my life. I hope you can join me and we can do it together. So see you next week. With love, Patty.